Now, for RAN sharing, this is third of the use cases na discuss natin for today. Okay, site sharing models. So, um, medyo may kamahalan din kasi ang deployment. So, some in the Philippines, wala pa akong alam na nag-share. But I have seen this in Malaysia and also in New Zealand that there are different operators, but there is only one tower. Okay, so they're sharing the site. Um, the least that I saw in the Philippines is that they have tower sharing. Yeah, yeah, we have tower sharing nga pala. We have like common tower. So I think we're geared towards that. In the future, I think, alam niyo, uso ngayon ang uso na ngayon ang collaboration. ABS-CBN nga, nag-GMA, di ba? So, might be in the future, we're now, right now in the Philippines, we're sharing towers. We might have like site sharing na in terms of the radio access network. So that medyo win-win yan kasi tipid. Okay? Or in the case of New Zealand, in the New Zealand kasi is yung mga operators. 'Di ba? Totoo, actually totoo na sa New Zealand mas maraming tupa ba tawag doon? Yeah, sheep. Mas maraming sheep kaysa sa tao. So there are sparsely populated area. Okay? So, yung mga operators doon, they don't want to invest doon sa mga lugar na wala namang tao kasi walang kita. Pero may mga tao. I mean, for a government, parang ayaw naman nilang iwanan yung mga tao na nandun sa area na ayaw lagyan ng cell site. So what the government did in New Zealand is to have that RCG initiative or the Radio Connectivity Group, I think, yung tawag. You can Google it to have it further discussed to you pag gusto niyo magbasa, light reading or anyway. So that's the remote connectivity group. I think that's a radio connectivity group. So it's an initiative of the government wherein government ang shoulder ng tower infrastructure, tapos pero isa lang, and then operators can apply and use the tower. So wala silang initial investment kasi wala nang tower, wala nang equipment, nakikisakay na lang sila. And of course, ito yung ginagamit nila na technology, that's freight sharing. So that merong signal lahat ng operator, but it's the government initially who invested in the site. Okay? So ito yung mga models. You have the site sharing na isa lang yung tower, lahat tower lang yung common tower. So yeah, ito yun. Ito yung medyo nasa atin na pala. Okay? You have the common tower, but separate lahat. I mean, your equipment, meron kang, we have the operator A, operator B in one tower. Iwahiwalay din yung kable. So, para ka lang din merong site, pinagsama lang yung location. But then, you have the models wherein you have shared element. I mean, like for example, the mock RAN or the MORAN sharing, you have like, you're sharing what do you call this? You're sharing this one equipment pero magkaiba kayo ng frequency. Okay? So, hiwalay pa rin kayo, nakikita pa rin nila na ikaw is si operator A, is operator B, and then you go through this shared RNC, for example. Okay? In the node B, actually you're also sharing, but there are point na may hiwalay pa rin kayo na part. And then of course the core are separate. Actually, they're separate. You should be separate because you are two individual entities. You have different switchings and all. But then dito talaga sa radio access network nagkakatalo. And then you have the RAN sharing mock-N. So let's see, nandito yung ano eh. Sige, mamaya. So ito. So ito, common tower. Yeah. You have operator A, you have operator B, depende sa pag-uusap, saan kayo ilalagay. Joint use of telecom tower by two or more persons. Actually, the Philippines is already here. So, we're good. Okay, so multi-band combining, you have the configuration that combines multiple frequency bands into a common RF path, such as combining multiple operators, technology operating on different bands. So you're still assigned your band, but operator A still uses band A, operator B still uses band B. Okay, ito yung pagkakaiba. May tanong ka. Sa terrestrial network, nagawa na yan. Alin po ang nagawa na? Yung site sharing? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Mhm. Okay, so you have the multi-operator RAN and you have the multi-operator core network. So in the MORAN, you have operator 1 and you have operator 2. You have still different frequencies. You have still different cell coverage. Bakit independent cell coverage? Because frequency and the cell coverage are intertwined. I mean, the lower frequency, you have wider range. If you go up into the spectrum, mas mataas na frequency, lumiliit na yung coverage mo. So, magkaiba talaga kayo. And you will be assigned different frequencies. But then you share the same uh, radio, okay? But then you separate on the core. Now, the multi-operator core network naman is that you're actually sharing the RAN and also you're using the same frequency. Okay? Hinahati lang kayo. I think ito nagawa to before with Smart and Cure. If anyone can remember Cure, yung Red. May nakakaalala ko ba ng Red network before? I think they had this. They're using the Smart frequency. You're still using the same frequency, but then magkahiwalay sila ng network. You have the smart, you still have the smart, and you still have the red network. But I think they-resolve na yun. But yeah, nagawa na ata din sa Pilipinas. But yeah. But mostly ang nakikita ko is this one, Moran. I'm not actually seeing MOC-N. Okay? So you still have this setup. So nandito yan. Okay, nandito yung mga pagkakaiba nito. Carriers, independent. For the MOC-N, it's shared. Okay? Shared frequency. Feature deployment, independent kasi sa level, okay? And then you have this shared pa rin, okay? Ibig sabihin, pag may binago yung isang operator, kailangan niya makipag-usap sa kabilang operator. Hindi yung pwedeng may gagalaw na isa tapos hindi alam ng isa. So kailangan sila mag-agree kung okay ba siya, kung okay ba yung isa. But here, you can have it implemented in your cell na hindi nakaka-apekto sa cell nung kasama yung network na iba. Okay? Network OAM or operations management, independent kasi nga magkahiwalay pa rin yung frequency mo. Ito shared and partly independent kasi nga may part na maghihiwalay pa rin kayo but then in this part magkakasama kayo. Okay? Network adjustment, yep. Shared optimization, pero since magkahiwalay kayo ng frequency, medyo may independence pa rin kayo. May point, there are some parameters at po, because for example, meron akong isang project before na in the 3G naman, pag may ginalaw ka sa radio, makakahiwalay yung parameters. But by the time na kailangan mo palit sa RNC level, which is yung higher level, matatamaan na rin yung isang operator. So they have to have meetings with the other operators kung tapayag sila na baguhin yung ganitong parameter. So yeah, kaya may mga party dyan, may mga shared. And then of course, transmission are both shared and independent. So ang main limitation ng MORAN is that for site selection is RRU power. And then, kasi nga, iisa lang yung equipment mo, dalawa operator mo, so mahahati yung power ng site. Okay? Main limitation for site selection in the MOC-N is the PRB utilization of the host site. So, kasi since isang frequency mo, PRB naman yung, kasi nga naghahati-hati yung UE, ang daming, dalawa kayong operators. So, yung operator A pa lang, marami ng subscriber, dadagdagan mo pa ng subscriber ng operator B. So, ang dami nyo na. So, yung resources mo in terms of radio, ma-exhaust. Okay? Okay, so this is run sharing. Okay, further explanation. So, MOC-N, you have dalawang operators. Laging dalawang operators pa rin kasi dalawang network. So, you have the transmission. And then, operator B, you have the same coverage. Yep. Isang radio. So, naghahati. Operator A and B share radio resources. Operators use same carriers and frequencies. 2P elements are broadcast in same carrier. So, sa paano malalaman ng UE na nakaka-connect na ako sa operator A, which is yung operator ko, is yung sa SIM card. Of course, if na-detect ng SIM card mo, doon ka kang kakabit sa network mo. Okay? So, walang magiging conflict doon. And then you have the MORAN. Okay? You're sharing the radio power because, yeah, ito yung sinasabi ko, ba't mahahati? Okay? Mahahati yung power mo. Ano ba yun before? Yeah, 60 watts. So, yung 60 watts mo mahati with operator A and then you have another 60 watts for operator B. So, same coverage if same power is used. Pero, depende yan sa equipment na binili. Depende sa vendor. So, kaya nga limitation is the available radio power. But then, you have your own different frequencies. So, yeah. So, more on use case in Open RAN. So, basically, you're following the same architecture, but then you have site A and you have site B, and they can work independently. Okay, but then there are some part na kailangan nila na mag-share. For example, here you can see here the site operator A are the orange one, and you have the site operator B, which is the blue one. Okay, so um, for example, here the radio unit, okay, shared uh, by the two operators. You have here the operator A and then you have the operator B. So medyo mas masalimuot. Kung yung isa nga lang site, medyo masalimuot na for this one, then you have the operator A. But since they are developing it, so you have the basic interface and protocols. So pag na-implement to, there shouldn't be any conflict with the interfaces.